The historic flooding didn't just leave homes in ruins and residents displaced. It also took a toll on people who are wondering if they should have bought flood insurance. Tonight, 2 Works for You problem solver Corey Duke explains why many thought they just didn't need it and how not having it made their recovery very difficult.
We didn't think it was ever going to flood again, and then it crept up on us and got us.
This was a common way of thinking for many residents in the Town and Country neighborhood in Sand Springs. In fact, the Oklahoma Insurance Department says 90% of people in this area did not have flood insurance. The reason?
33 years, I think, since the last flood in '86, so we didn't think we was ever going to need it, and we couldn't really afford it.
Many homeowners say the insurance either felt unnecessary, was too expensive, or just plain confusing.
They were told, they're in a 100-year or a 500-year floodplain, which is a really confusing terminology.
Rusty Gunn, a pastor at the Church That Matters, says many residents are now realizing living in a floodplain now means purchasing flood insurance.
Everybody needs it out there.
But for many, like Sonny Wormser and Kelly Varnell, it's too little too late. Their flood-damaged home is still a work in progress 1 year later.
We are living on the other side of the river now in a rent house, and we are in the process of building this little by little.
They're one of the ones who are probably farthest behind. The FEMA money is just not enough to really substantiate anything for them.
Redo all that up there.
Once the work is complete, flood insurance is mandatory.
They told us once we moved back in, we're required to have it. So
we're not sure how much it costs yet.
Yeah.
I heard it was expensive still.
2 things that can affect the price: how far your home is above the ground and where it sits in a floodplain. And if your house floods once and you don't maintain flood insurance after that.
Once you receive financial help from FEMA, if you don't maintain flood insurance, there won't be assistance there for you the next time.
For many, the cost of either rebuilding or purchasing insurance is a monetary headache, but there are still options for assistance.
So there are 4 case managing agencies within the state, and each case managing agency has taken on a certain number of counties.
Catholic Charities is still assessing homeowner situations and connecting them to available resources. And if you haven't heard from a case manager,
so they can call 211 to be able to connect with the proper case managing agency who is handling that area.
If you're unsure whether you live in a floodplain, check with FEMA. The agency has an easy-to-use tool that shows if your address is in a flood zone. It also shows the risk level your home faces. You can find a link to that on our website, kjrh.com. Corey Duke, 2 Works for You.